converted to an office, if you will, little studio action. You may hear a sound every now and then from my children. I'm doing the best to contain them, but they are amazing kids, and I'm super grateful to be a dad. And I'm here today. It's been about a week since I've done a live, and I've been working furiously to make some adjustments. And I'm just hungry to share the updates with you and to touch back in base and get back on the horse of doing my daily YouTube lives. And oh, it's such a delight. And I have to put a shout out to AI. I'm super excited and stoked about the privilege of working with AI and having it help facilitate some of my dreams and my hopes and my aspirations. And, for instance, for years, I've wanted to produce more in the written form. And I haven't done it because it just takes such work and such effort. I can get the ideas out and I can get the conversational, like speaking out and convey my message well, like I did with my first book. But at the end of the day, when someone such as my English professor reviewed my book and he ended up writing a forward to it, he essentially critiqued me in a sense, which was a compliment in a form, but it was a critique at the same time. He said, "Can't writes like a coach, like do this, do this, do this." And he's taught me in private, like you need to have something called not opposition, but apposition, and taught me about, contrast and all these different things and that you can learn as a writer. And I don't have that vast experience. And I'd much rather be soaking in from the scriptures or from the best books, these amazing ideas, but I've still yearned to write. I've still yearned to portray those ideas in an understandable manner, a fifth grade level manner that uses my language, my tone, my, for the lack of a better word, the content that I have acquired over the years of study, and purveys it in a manner that is clear and easy to understand, and that I don't have to use an editor for example. So, as having said all that, I've been working tirelessly, and I've got everything. All my social handles have been changed to Jesus is the Mark. It's what I originally started with over a year ago, when I hired a Christian coach to teach me the ways on how to coach in a faith-based manner. And I spent a lot of money learning to being coached by him, and a lot of money paying for ads to help grow my business. But at the end of the day, fast forward a year later, I discovered a digital marketing program that cost me a one-time fee, no additional charges, and I get weekly webinars, where I can raise my hand and ask a question. Like it's all part of the package. And it was such a relief for me financially to have something that gives me the training for a one-time fee, and gives me access not only to the training, continued training, but also to a community of what was 31,000 in July, end of July, to over 43,000 here in October of 2024. So grateful for, I'm just full of gratitude right now for AI, and it's helping me to achieve a dream that I have long wanted to do, for the digital marketing program that I engage in, that teaches me the principles and technology, not just technology, but it gives me the tools. For example, it kind of introduced me to AI, and using the power of AI. And it is a community of people that are like-minded, that are seeking to make a difference in the world. And I love it, absolutely love it. And so I'm full of gratitude for both of them. And I'm grateful above all to my God, my Lord Jesus Christ, who led me to my God, like bridged the gap between me and my God because of his tender mercies and his grace, makes it able for me to be mentored by God. And so grateful for him and the tools that have been placed in my hands. It's just amazing. And so I'm pleased to announce JesusIsTheMark.com is up, it's live, and I'm finishing up the back end of getting the page that talks about the automated system fully activated. As of right now, it is not quite ready, so I haven't got that live yet, but it should be here forthcoming. But the blog is live, and I'm so pleased. I'm grateful for AI not only helping me with the writing, but also with the design and helping put some thumbnails that are just attractive and that are pleasing to the eye. So today I was just got off the phone with a really good friend of mine, and he and I we're both authors, and we love to talk about ideas. We love to talk about making a difference in the world. We love to talk about Christ and some of the things that we're reading. He's a voracious reader like me, and we share ideas, and it's a match made in heaven. I'm so grateful for his friendship and association over the years. It's nice to know there's kindred spirits out there that also understand who God is and want to be mentored by him and utilize Jesus Christ's teachings to implement and live by to enjoy the fruits of the Spirit, the fruits of peace that surpasseth understanding, and long suffering and patience and love unfeigned. It's so beautiful. So, on that note, I have a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old that need some attention. Please excuse me. Oh boy, thanks for your patience. 3-year-old, actually, he just turned 4 last month, end of last month. 4-year-old and a 5-year-old will be 6 in December. They're growing and learning the power of their emotions and learning how to be awesome boys that they are. So thank you for your patience. So today I just wanted to give a shout out and gratitude, just giving you an update what I've been working on, where I am. And I'm so full of gratitude for YouTube and the privilege it is to have a content distribution channel, if you will, that is free for people so that they can have access to knowledge. I'm a big fan of YouTube Premium. Highly recommend that. It removes the ads from the content that you watch. But yeah, I'm just full of gratitude. I'm using some really powerful tools right now, and I just want to give you a taste of some of those. For example, let me pull out my iPad. I'm gonna give you a little love here. So I've really dove all into this AI thing, and so grateful for it. But to start off with, just firing up the iPad, you guys check this out. This is my family photo. Love it, love it, love it. So super grateful for my amazing family that support me and allow me to do these creative efforts and do what they can to contain it for the time that I'm on live. And so I'm just gonna go to Jesus as the mark and give you a taste of what that looks like real quickly. And then I want to talk a little bit about some AI tools that I'm using and how it is rapidly changing my life. So the while I'm pulling this domain name up, it's jesusisthemark.com. This friend of mine that we're both have just really been diving into AI recently, and it's amazing. He was telling me a book project that he's been working on. He's spent hours and hours and hours and hours working on it and produced a bunch of material, and he's using AI now to essentially, it's almost like it's an editor for you, so to speak. It's so amazing, so powerful. So this here is my this is my homepage now. It's Jesus is the Mark. AI helped me produce the the design for that and the new logo that I have. And it essentially took the logo that I had paid someone for and cleaned it up. And I love the logo that I paid for, by the way. It's super, super love it. This one doesn't have all of the components of my framework that my personal one that I paid for does, but it's striking and it's attractive and I love it. So, and then this here is the next page here where this is essentially this portion here is, it doesn't change, where these pictures will change as different posts go live. And then underneath here is you can subscribe to with AI's help, I'm going to be doing a newsletter. So you can subscribe to the newsletter here. And then here is just a shot of my family and a little paragraph note. And then notice at the bottom, I put an attribution to AI because I'm so grateful for that tool that's been put in my hand. And while I'm talking about that, I got to say, like, there is a reason why we're given amazing tools like AI and its predecessors, the internet, personal computers, mobile devices. Like, all of these tools are given for a good reason. Social media, on that same note, they're all amazing, amazing tools. And like any tool, it can be used for good or not. For example, when I was in college 20 some odd years ago, I remember a professor saying something to the effect, the number one use of internet is pornography. Does anyone know what the number two use is? Well, I'm like, I don't know, sales, I don't know, marketing, I don't know, what is it, what is it? Genealogy. I'm like, whoa, that's amazing. And he pointed out that any tool essentially that comes from God is designed to do good or not. And AI fits in that category very well. It is a powerful, powerful tool, and you can utilize it to make a difference, to get your message out, to share your talents with the world, to build God's kingdom with the use of these tools. It's in my Friends of My Word. He's like, I've spent years writing this particular book, and with the help of AI, it helped transform it in a matter of moments. I love that. Love it, love it, love it. And I've done the same thing with my works and converting my YouTube live, for example, into a blog, or vice versa, turning my blog and then using my YouTube live to further flesh out what I wrote in the blog. And that's what I'm planning to do moving forward. I have about 5 or 6 blogs that are in the works with AI's help. And I plan on moving forward with YouTube Lives by reading a portion, like I have in the past of reading quotes, but reading a portion of my blog and just diving into it more deeply here on YouTube Live. So this is an amazing work. We are in a fabulous age of time and history where we can make an impact in the world and we can change people's lives. So the other tool I want to introduce you to that I have been using is amazing, and it also is AI heavy. And it's called Meme, M-E-M. And this here is an example of my page of notes, and you'll notice the highlighted versions and whatnot. Those are just different tags that I've created. And AI has this version here where you click on chat and you can ask it questions, and it's similar to ChatGPT. But the thing about Meme is what it does is it takes like, you can upload all of your ideas into it. You can upload your books into it. You can synthesize those things. It can connect the dots between all of your things. So it's, with ChatGPT, is an amazing tool for using one session to flesh out a chapter or a section of your book. Whereas with this, you can upload your whole book and have the whole source be there, and connect the dots with that and other notes that you have, and then bring a summary, if you will, to your GPT, and then flesh out the summary and the other ideas that have been connected through Meme. Oh, so amazing. So I use it for writing my journal every day, my communication record between me and God. You know, I'll write out my gratitude to him, and I ask a question and I listen for instructions, for tutoring, and see and record what I hear through this still small voice in my heart and through my mind. And because we're told in the scriptures over and over, One reference comes to mind in particular, that God will speak to us according to our own language and our own understanding. So what I hear, the still small voice that works within my soul, it's not going to be the same thing that other people hear. It might be a similar message, but it will come according to your language and your understanding. And so it will share things to you based off of what you've studied. And it will bring things to your remembrance based off of what you've experienced. And then it will tie them all together and help you become one in Christ, just like Christ became one in God with God, so that you can be mentored by God. And if he speaks to you through words, awesome, record it like I do. If he speaks to you through music and writing and composing music like he does composer Michael McLean, do it. Speak to him, write more music, communicate, let him work through you and your talents and your gifts. If he speaks to you as a construction manager and you're building something, or an architect, build something and utilize that gift to deepen that relationship and that mentorship, because God himself is an exalted being who wants his work and his glory is to bring about your exaltedness, to help you become like him. And he can only do that when you turn to him with full purpose of heart, making Jesus the mark, the focal point of your life. And when you do that, it enables them to transform everything about you. Talking about from your physique to your family, to your business, to your community. It only takes one person, such as Jonah, to transform a whole city. Or Melchizedek to transform a city that was as wicked as Sodom and Gomorrah. Is that person going to be you? Have you turned your life over to God and allowed him to work within you so that you can have those ripple effects in people's lives, so that when they meet you, they know him because you know him? If not, turn to him. He will help you be more than you can on your own. Make Jesus the focal point and mark of your life, the bullseye, to be like him, to do as he commanded us to do in John 14, greater works than he did. And when you do that in humility, he will transform you. He will help you turn from the lead to the gold. He will turn you like an alchemist from the carnal, natural man to the divine spiritual being of love, one full of power and godliness, who uses technology and tools and gifts of the Spirit to build God's kingdom come. So that's all I got for you today. Thank you for joining me. Let's do this. Plan on being on again live. I'm in the process of getting a day job, if you will, and so I'll probably be changing my YouTube live time forthcoming weeks, and I'm super excited to be able to utilize my gifts to help grow a business that's not my business, and at the same time enables me to not have to pander my message to be desperate for funds or whatever. So I'm so grateful for good businesses that are out there that need representation and need help to help grow their businesses, that will help complement mine and help me continue to contribute content on a daily basis. Y'all have a fantastic day. Let's do this. If you don't have a means to do a digital marketing system, you're welcome to check out mine at jesusisthemark.com/shine online. That should be active here in the next day or two. All right, I've said enough. Good day.